All right, we're going to get started with this first game here.
Ready for battle. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
All right, folks. First time with this new setup here. Hopefully we've got the volume playing from the game. Let me know out in chat if you can hear everything. The shot from Widowmaker. Cal takes down Fire, then takes down King. It's a pair of headshots straight out the gate. Widowmaker and his team in charge. Ryan, he's stepping in. He's getting aggressive with it. Controls, how do we get to an actual player here? There we go. We want the full spectate overlay. That'll help a lot. Pushed away from the point. They've got only one person on it. Duck Slave's down. Fire is dead. Mr. ADD on Reinhardt. Cal trying to find a pick to get started. Behind enemy lines. The only one there. Ikonen staying alive. We swap on over. Let's watch a lot of this. Actually, the best is probably going to be third person from Artemis's perspective. So a little bit further back. Trying to hide away. King takes down Golden Hash Brown. Golden Hash Brown providing one of the damage spots here. Overwatch, this is a 5v5 game that we've got. The chase in, they lose. Mr. ADD manages to stay alive for a little bit of time, but it's not going to be a ton of time. Point taken back. They got 34% officially. Line back up, get a good walls coming in.
No one can hide from
And now from both sides, both Widowmakers have popped their ultimates. Everybody can see through walls, know where everybody is. The chase in through the backside. It's a trade. Golden Hash Brown for King. Fire falls as well. Enough hit scan remains. Big slam down from Rhyme. Duck Slave, not a lot. Goes Golden trying to stay alive. President KFC trying to be right on top of him as well. Gonna fall in rapid succession, though. The swings from Reinhardt, just too much to deal with. They take back over the point. Artemis sitting on her ult. Cool. I was curious about the sound. There we go. I think I now got the sound truly locked in. Let me know. Rain from above, but gets taken down. No kills on top of it. Golden Hash Brown stays alive. They took down Fire. Reinhardt struggling. Reinhardt's going to get a charge off screen. Is actually going to knock off Duck Slave. Duck Slave is going to get the shot. It's a beautiful play. In fact, let's practice just a little bit while this is a quieter moment here in the play. So we're going to bring this back 20 seconds and come watch this play. Knocked off the Orisa. Orisa does manage to do the falling damage, but Orisa was full health right there. So great play. Wanted to come back and catch that one because I saw that one happen live. It was a beautiful play from Homeboy. We'll watch from Mr. ADD's perspective right there on the front line. There's nothing wrong with that. Final 10% to capture here. Shatter. The Kitsune Rush. Oh, the Shatter comes in preemptively. The Fire Strike's going to take down Ikonen on Moira. The push in, but they are desperate. Both healers are down. Swing that hammer until they're all the way down. Throws a Fire Strike on top. The team kill. That's how round number 1 goes. Now, it is a best of 3 on this map. On top of, we will play 3 maps in total. If you're just tuning in or you're a little confused what's going on here on the Mezzcast, this is Overwatch. This was the BYOC finals. Bring your own computer finals for players that brought their computers. We had a massive LAN going on, tournaments all the way around. Fall Guys, League of Legends, Valorant. Of course, we called that. I also called a unique event while I was there, the Saline Grand Prix for my boys over at Ascent Rivals. If you've got a PC, make sure you check out Ascent Rivals. It's a great new racing game, new sci-fi based racing game. It's been a lot of fun, and we announced it here just last weekend. We'll definitely be having more content with those guys over at Ascent Rivals. It's on Steam. It's a free game in alpha right now. Make sure you check it out. Join the community. See if you're going to be the first person who breaks under 26 seconds with their first lap, with the best lap. But for now, we zoom in. The Lucio speed helps them get here before the bridge. Mr. ADD holding wall, swings. Oh, Flubber Tree knocks off King. It's a huge knock. A bigger knock by Ryan. Pushes off Deck Slave for the second time. That is Duck Slave. I'll re-emphasize that. Golden Hash Browns takes down President KFC. Psychotics is indeed a Fall Guys champ. Did win the final Fall Guys tournament. They're at DreamHack Dallas in the BYOC section. Walked away with a real nice DreamHack medal. And there are additional prizes behind that. So congrats to Psychotics. A push around by Fire, but it's pretty well spotted out. Reinhardt, he's going to hold right here on the corner. Now swings are in. They just cannot get off this bridge. Red team struggling to move in, struggling to find a pick that allows them to make a move. Mr. ADD, 86% ult. Golden Hash Brown gets a headshot. He calls a flank play. He sees him moving around here. Duck Slave misses with the spear, but it's another box in. The charge, not quite there. Hit the Kitsune Rush. They push in, swing, 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 swing. That's all you need to do with Reinhardt when you're in a tight place like this. 51%. They get a near full kill there. King still up, trying to get a kill. Instead, gets picked by Cal. Sniper v sniper battle. And Widowmaker, or the defending team, we'll call it the blue team, really. They are getting the work done. Duck Slave takes a lot of damage out the gate, has to receive a lot of healing. Flubber Tree looking for, oh, King takes down Cal. One of the first times he's had the advantage here in this sniper v sniper battle. 80%. Time's coming. The Shatter's ready. Reinhardt's sitting on it. He's positioned well. They've caught everybody out here, moving out to the left. The rocket's not enough. Oh, Reinhardt did use his Shatter. Did not get anyone down. It's a 2 for 2. A shot in from King, but still struggling to take the point. Duck Slave having to fight McCree. We'll get back. Just as we jump, the time expires. That's the way that replay ends. That was game number 1. Again, there are 2 more games. We saw each game is a best of 3 maps when it's a map like that. Otherwise, it is a push and defend the cart type situation. Famous from TFT and certainly others as well. Let me double check my code. Make sure we're good for the next game right here. We'd love to have you hang around for all that we've got here on the Mezzcast. I know not our normal hockey action here, but giving the love for my homeboy, Mr. ADD. He won a BYOC tournament, so we're giving him a big shout out here. It's this CSB5 game, so we'll watch New Queen Street. That's what we're going to get next. I will likely continue to stick primarily with Mr. ADD. In particular, I watched this from his actual perspective live in the moment. So definitely helps remember and keep everything fresh. Now, New London, this is a push map. You'll notice up at the top, there's a robot between 2 sliding things. So they're going to push it as far as they can. When your team is the only one around the robot, it'll push forward towards your enemy's base. When they're the only one around it, it will do the opposite. Now, it moves reasonably fast when it's not pushing the barrier. The barrier, you just see that red one there on screen. We'll see the blue one as they round the corner. Fire Strike comes in, gets one hit, second one fired immediately. Does not find home, though, so no picks immediately out the gate. They're pressing forward. King takes down Cal. Oh, a bad shift by Moira puts her in a dangerous position. Golden Hash Brown takes down 2. Fire and Duck Slave. Icon dies to Mr. ADD. Mr. ADD swinging. He takes down an additional 2. It's King and President KFC. So all 5 fall. Now you're going to see they're rallied around the robot, so it's going to start pushing this. Notice it ran for a moment till it got to that barrier. Now it's just a little bit slower. It's got to take its time. It's got to do its work. It's got to push its way through. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live now on Kick as well, if you didn't know. Kick.com/Mezzcast in addition to our normal Twitch stream, twitch.tv/Mezzcast. We're giving a little practice in an additional game here. There's been quite a bit of that in the last couple of weekends. Great pin there. Reinhardt takes down President KFC. You always do great when you get a healer. Now he's got Moira in his sights, trying to chase her down. Widowmaker is hard for him to defend. Shatter takes down Duck Slave, a.k.a. Orisa, then up into the wall. Gold's going to keep them alive for a moment. But Blue's gotten 36.99. They officially get Mr. ADD to fall there on Reinhardt. Take a look from the opposite side here. Like they've got walls, trying to heal. One thing I did notice about this red team, they stuck with fire on Pharah a lot. They really liked it, even though despite the hit scan that they were dealing with consistently. Now they're going to have to defend the fight here. We'll swap back to the side we've been watching. ADD holding the wall. High Noon takes down President KFC. They also got fire at the hands of Golden Hash Brown. Spin to win, swing to win. Doesn't matter. It's all the same. But Golden Hash Brown officially gets the kill on Duck Slave. Flubber Tree gets the knockoff on Ikonen, who's playing Moira. Now they're pushing up here towards the first checkpoint. Will allow for a closer spawn. It'll get locked in at that. Those barrier that it's moving, that's going to stay put. That is not going to go any further backward. And if no one completes to the end, that golden mark that you see there up at the top, then we will see whoever pushed it the furthest. So that's what that distance meter is you see up above. The blue team has pushed it 57.39 meters and now has locked in that first checkpoint, so to speak. Now not a neutral 50-50 spawn. Both coming in from the red team. Several die, including some healers, so Reinhardt just trying to stay alive. Tucks well around the corner. They have to back off because they are looking to push the cart. But again, an advanced spawn here because of that checkpoint they locked in that is just now reversed. We saw that red diamond there right in the middle of the 5 push back towards red. So we're now back at a 50-50 spawn. And they start to push on this side. The slam, though. The fire strike, the triple swing. Fire. It's a full team wipe before I can even say anybody's name. Ikonen, Fire King, President KFC, and Duck Slave. They all fall in the matter of seconds. It's an absolute brutal beatdown. And now we see the robot is moving fast again. It moves at fastest speed when you have 3 people around it. So you see that number by it. But now it's got to push the barrier once again. It's got to slow down. Can he find the pin? Just missing there. Pharah trying to get away. She's low HP. Orisa decides to get into the middle of it. Instead, she's going to take some hammer swings from behind. Reinhardt, going to be a kill for kill trait. No, they don't even get Orisa. King takes down Golden Hash Brown. Mr. ADD falls to Pharah's hands. Take a look at Artemis. We've got a fresh spawn from her perspective. Again, this is a tournament that happened just on Sunday at DreamHack Dallas. Giving it all the love for the homie. This is the final game. We're going to see all 3 maps. Right now, we're in the middle of the second map. That is King's Row. Oh, this is wrong. This is something else. Snap forward. Lots of people dying. Mr. ADD gets Duck Slave tank for tank. And Flubber Tree gets the beat down of King on Widowmaker. Really interesting lineup. You know, you're going into some hit scan, especially with both McCree and Cal. You've got 2 people who can take down a Pharah. Pharah still staying locked in on it, though. King not providing a lot of heft either. Another Widowmaker is your other when you have a Pharah. If you're not winning the battle, man, it sure feels tough. Feels like you're just a little bit small and a lot on your tank. We've seen Mr. ADD on Reinhardt do a lot. Golden Hash Brown takes down Fire. Ikonen gets real low. Golden Hash Brown officially falls. Duck Slave got enough headshots there. Mr. ADD takes down President KFC on Ana. Healers down is always an important thing. Duck Slave has no health now. Gonna fall. Too many bodies. Too many bodies to deal with. Mr. ADD gets the wall up. Trying to watch out. Good play there. Artemis avoids getting dropped on. Cal does fall, but you want to, if you have your choice of a trade, you don't want to lose your healer. You don't want to lose your support. Instead, you want to lose your DPS in most situations. There are rare circumstances, maybe if homie's carrying the team. Big shatter, big slam. Two go down with the swings. It's Ana. Then Widowmaker falls. Moira falls. They add all the other two, so it's a full team kill, a.k.a. a penta, a.k.a. an ace, whatever you want to call it. There will be a last chance here for the red team to defend on this, but they are running out of time to mount a defense. Fire trying to get in, trying to do some damage. Within just a couple of meters of completion here. Mr. ADD standing right on top of it, living there. Ikonen falls, Moira support down. Huge moments. Golden Hash Brown gets the other support. Both supports are dead. It's just cleanup time. Even the support here goes in for the cleanup. There it is. Everybody's going to fall. It's going to push right to the end unless somebody can touch at the final possible second. But no, replay ends. That's map 2. Just like that. We've got one more code to go. Making sure we got my boy Mr. ADD in his 3-0 sweep at the Overwatch BYOC finals tournament. That's right, folks. This was a tournament, and yet the finals ended this way. We're finally going to finish things up at Blizzard World. I believe we are starting on defense. We had the spectator overlay here. We get Mr. ADD's, his perspective. Again, kind of a great perspective to watch, especially from a tank. We could look a little bit further back with Artemis. He's also got a pretty great lineup, but this was the main perspective I was watching live in the time. Speaking of live, we're live right now on both twitch.tv at twitch.tv/Mezzcast and kick.com at kick.com/Mezzcast. So make sure you check us out. No matter where you want to see us, be on the lookout. We're going to have our YouTube page up and running here before too long. And then you will be able to watch the Mezzcast however, whenever. We'll always be together because I'll be here and you'll be near. And that's the deal because I'm in the suit right here. All right, styling in for game 3. At this point, already set because this was a best of 3, but they played 3 maps anyways. But we're going to see some further dominance here. A couple of fire strikes. Getting people out the gate on their ultimate. Those percentages you see in the top left-hand corner next to each people's name, that is their ultimate ability charging. That happens to be hitting people, doing damage, providing what your role is supposed to. So as a healer, healing will certainly do that. As a damage dealer, your main way and really only way is providing damage. Tanks have a couple other alternate options, but it's not as easy. The slam, ill-timed. Golden Orisa can't charge through that, but they get King. They trade Golden Hash Brown for it. Farah gets in too tight, takes a melee swing. The Kitsune gonna fall there. Another ill-timed charge, but Ikonen and Moira just gonna take swings and then a hit. Widowmaker providing the final shot, and that's enough right there. They reset for the defense here. You have to get to 33% once you start pushing the point for it to lock in one of those. You see around the 8 point, it is divided into 3. Once they've completed that point, they will spawn a vehicle that will move. That's the way this map works. It is a capture point before it is a defend the payload map. We see a couple of fire strikes pressing through, a lot of damage. The anti-grenade from Ana. That was big damage from Artemis. She swapped over to Ana. In tight, Cal takes some damage. Got King down, though. They traded 2 for 1, so they'll get it. They'll get what they want. President KFC falls. The hammer just too much. Reinhardt providing a lot. Finishes with the fire strike on Duckslave. King picks off Golden Hash Brown, so McCree's going to leave his team just a little short-handed for a moment. They work to reset, fall back, use your choke points. That's your advantages you've got when you're the defending team. You don't have to capture anything. You can use anywhere you find effective. So now they get a reset. They get their full team back together. Farah trying to flank around the left side. Looking for the fire strike. It's sent on in. The shatter is ready. Wouldn't be surprised if it's here after the stun. Just waiting and yep, called that one. And it gets nanoed. The swing takes down both healers instantly, beating down Orisa as well. I remember that one for sure. The slam, the nano, the fire strike, and the swing. That's all it takes. Absolutely brutal damage. 115 the red team has remaining here on their attacking time. They have to cap at least part of this point. Or the defending team right now, when we swap sides, they will only have to get that first tick in this match. This game will be over. Fire strike at 50 meters. It hits. Farah gets in close, but they're not exactly dealing with her. Trying to get in close. Cal gets the pick on a King. Cal then follows it up with a shot on the Fire. Push forward. Nice stop of the charge. They swing on to the healers. This is all over but the crying. They wipe them again. Golden Hash Brown picks up 2-1 with the High Noon Deadeye. Fire strikes in along. Our game's almost done here. We'll cover this final map, and then we'll be done for tonight here on the Mezzcast. Appreciate everybody still hanging out after our NHL coverage. Asleep, a good anti-grenade. Ults are coming in. Attacking team has no other option. Instead, they lose two, including both their healers. It's just not enough. The defense is too strong. The defense is not wrong, Marissa Tomei. Not in this go-round. No. I'm afraid this case has merit. That they are absolutely providing a beat down here. Now we're going to see one final side. Again, they only have to get the first pick of everything. Players, I guess, haven't officially spawned. Here we go. It took a moment for that to load. We'll watch from here. Why don't we pull back just a little bit? We'll watch from third-person perspective, give you even wider panorama of everything that's going on here.
A better world is possible today.
Don't be. It keeps me sharp.
Overwatch? Oh man, you guys are my heroes.
Looks like they're going to swap up to a dive comp here. So on a little slow for that, but Golden Hash Brown going to Echo. Mr. ADD pivoting to Winston. They've got a Genji to go along with their Lucio. Flubbertree has been playing Lucio this entire time and has done a wonderful job at it, I might add. They go for a dive comp here. Let's see how quickly this might be over. They come up the left side. Easy access in. Oh, no one's slowing them down enough. They're going to get to the back line. Orisa doesn't even see it. Jumps straight to the back line. The lasers coming out. Fire falls. Golden Hash Brown got the pick there on Echo. Golden Hash Brown gets another on a President KFC. Duck Slave takes down Golden Hash Brown. The melee beatdown. Flubbertree gets King. Cal dashes through Icon. Duck Slave falls. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. The DreamHack Dallas BYOC Finals. They end 3-0 here on the blue team. Absolutely face rolling for everything. I got it for my homeboy out there, Mr. ADD, and of course his lady Artemis. Oh, y'all, it's been a great time hanging out with y'all here on the Mezzcast for nearly the last 2 hours. We appreciate you checking us out here this time and every time. Make sure you hit the follow if you haven't already. That lets you know when we go live. Our normal nights are Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday here for CNC and LG. We might have some special Saturday nights coming up for Ascent Rising and any additional racing setups that they might have, any racing tournaments they might have. So be on the lookout for that. Everything else going on. We got the LG NCAA draft coming up next Saturday. That's going to be a great time. So make sure y'all come check out everything that we are doing here on the Mezzcast, because we are not stopping. We got everything coming. We got YouTube. Y'all, it's been a great time. I appreciate having y'all around, and I will see y'all here next time on the Mezzcast.